I walk outside, I just see 3 people huddled around my car. I'm like, yo, what's going on? If you're stopping to get out and look, that's not why. I just want my car to drive. I can't drive it right now. And she hits me with my dad's a mechanic, so he would know. If you didn't want to pay, why'd you hit my car? The windshield does not move on its own. So let me tell you guys a story of why I'm a little irritated today. So last week, a young, lovely girl decided to back into my car. So that was my parked car, might I add, right? My parked, not moving car that you can see. I don't know if you knew, they don't move when they're parked. So she backs into my car and she's trying to play it off like, oh, I didn't know if I hit the car or not. So at this point, right? So backs into my car. I don't know about this. I walk outside because I'm getting ready to leave. This is like 5:50, like just about to be 6 p.m. And yeah, I walk outside. I just see 3 people huddled around my car. I'm like, yo, what's going on? And she proceeds to tell me, she's like, oh, is this your car? I'm like, yeah, this is my car. What happened? What's up? It's never good when there's 3 people around your car. It's never a good sign. It means something happened. It means something's wrong. Anyway, she's like, yeah, I didn't know if this was already there or not, pointing to the dent in my car, right? And I'm like, yeah, that wasn't there before. I take very good care of my things. I didn't say this, right? This is just me. Like, I know every ding and dent that there is on my car, all right? There's 2 on the roof from hail. There's 2 on the trunk, also from hail. And there's 1 on the hood, like in the center, towards the grill, again, from hail. I know where these things are. That was not there. She's trying to tell me that she did not hit my car. She just wanted to make sure she didn't hit my car because she got really close to it. That's what she's saying, all right? Because hold on, let me draw it out. This is my street here. We'll make it this big, right? This is my street. This is my driveway, right? So this is the street. My neighbor's driveway. My car is right here. All right, that's my car, okay? We'll mark that with a C for car, okay? She is over here, right? Something like that. I have dash cam footage too. I just want to say that. Like, I have dash cam footage too. She, in reverse, right? So we'll say we'll put these red, right? For tail lights. Those are tail lights, okay? So she goes all the way back here, backs into my car right here, right? We'll mark that yellow, I guess, for like impact or whatever, right? That's where she hits, right above my fender. And then, yeah, I mean, like, dude, it's not that hard to drive. It really isn't. But she's trying to claim that the driveway, right? This driveway right here, both of them, right? My driveway also has like a bump. It has a drop off, right? So it's the driveway coming off, and then it's like the curb onto the actual road. She's claiming that she dropped off of the driveway onto the road, and she thinks that's what might have felt like a hit. I'm like, brother, if you're stopping to get out and look, that's not why. That's if you weren't suspecting any kind of hit, you were gone. You ain't nobody stopping if they didn't hit. So what do you mean you just want to make sure? What is this? Anyway, she's scared. Like, she's no chance she's more than 17. No chance she's more than 16, if I'm being honest. All right, she's probably 16. Just got her license, because I mean, I saw the license. It was blue. It was the temp, right? The paper one, the temp. Anyway, she gives me her insurance. I have to go, so I'm like, yeah, we'll figure this out later. One, because she's like, oh, I want to figure this out outside of insurance. I want to see if we can settle this just you and me. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. That's fine. I'm willing to do that. I highly doubt you are. But I'm like, yeah, sure, that's whatever. That's cool. We can do that. Right? The next day, I go to get estimates to see what this is going to be, because I don't know what she was expecting. She's probably like thinking it was going to be like $200-300. Brother, I know it's not going to be $200 or $300. Look, so this one, the grand total, I'll just show it to you right here. Make sure you can see that. This side, can you see that? It's not going to autofocus, is it? There it is. You see that? 1640, $1,640. Now this one is not taking into account my wheel and tire damage. This one's only taking into account the fender. Granted, body shops tax. They tax like crazy. She told me, I sent her this one, right? Because I wanted to make sure she saw I wasn't just pulling numbers out of nowhere, right? I got 2 of them. This other one I got was, this one is taking into account my wheel and tire damage, right? So here is this second one, right? You see that? 2200. As I don't know what she was expecting. Anyway, she texts me. She's like, that's overblown. That's an outrageous number. That's clearly not what this is worth. I was like, yeah, I agree. It is high. It is a steep number. However, that's not the number I'm putting. That's the number the body shops are putting. All right? Because I just want this fixed. I just want my car to drive. I can't drive it right now. Why? Because my fender is bent into my wheel, into my tire. So I drove it around for probably a grand total of a half hour, going to the body shops, and then my mom needed something from the store, and then I went home. My tire's chewed up. My tire's cooked. So I was going to, as I was driving for like a maximum of maybe like a half hour, my tire is chewed up. So this is my tire right here. You can see this right here, the fender, but you can see it right here. This right here. So right here, well, actually not that one, probably not that one. This one, ignore that. This one, and this one, all just right here in this one frame are damaged from my fender rubbing against my tire. I can't drive it right now. I haven't driven it since that day to go get these estimates. And so obviously they're like, yeah, we're not paying that. That's overblown. That's an exaggeration of what it should be. It should be way less. And she hits me with my dad's a mechanic, so he would know. I'm like, all right. Chill out. First of all, again, I ain't setting these prices. The body shop's setting these prices. Second of all, if you didn't want to pay, why'd you hit my car? Just don't hit the car. It's not that hard. Third of all, your dad don't know nothing about body work. Mechanical work, right? Auto work is way different than body work. Way different. Fast forward just a little bit, right? So I call her insurance. I file the claim. She comes to my house. She brings her dad and her mom. No, her aunt. Her aunt's the owner of the car, apparently. Anyway, I'm just going to say this. Her aunt was not in the car. She claims she was. She called the cops to file a police report because they wanted the cop to be like, oh yeah, she's at fault or this is or whatever, right? Cop didn't do that. He's like, yeah, this is what I have to go off of. I don't really have anything else. You know what I mean? Like, it was a parked car incident, so it's not a liability thing. It's not like a who's at fault thing. It's just like, this is what I have and this is what happened. Dude, I'm just so heated. We haven't even gotten to the part where it makes me so heated. They come to my house and they're like, there's not even any damage on our car. So like, how are we gonna be like, you know, like she just got close, she didn't hit or nothing. That the damage on my car is already existing damage. It's already been there, and if it did hit, there'd be damage on both cars. And so we go over to her car, and my dad was there too. My dad was like, I don't know, he'd call my lawyer, I guess. I don't know. He was there, and he was like, yeah, well, let's go look at your car, right? You probably cleaned it or washed it or something. And the lady's like, no, we haven't washed it. And my dad's like, it's valid, dude. Yeah, wash the car, clean the car. Yeah, it's valid. And that shut her up. She stay quiet. She's like, she no fighting no more. But so we go look at her car, and I can see clear as day the stamp of where my fender line, like for the wheel well, right? The fender line and the bumper meet. So it's like a triangle type of thing. Trying not to hit the mic. So it's like, this is to the bumper or the fender, the bumper, and then the wheel arch. And you can see that clearly outlined in her car. And I'm like, bro, what do you mean? It's right here. And it's got black paint on it too. They were claiming that there was no black paint or nothing. And I'm like, dude, it's right here. What do you mean there's nothing? And she's like, oh no, that's from a piece of metal that we hit a long time ago. It's not from the car or nothing. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. It's everything's already been there. Yeah. So then my guy's like trying to be like the cool guy, the dad, right? Her dad trying to be the cool guy, like just like, hey, we're just here to help type of thing. And I'm like, dude, I just want it fixed, and I want it fixed well. Because he's telling me like, oh, we could just take it to my buddy's body shop. I'm like, yeah, I have no guarantee of what kind of work your buddy's gonna do. I have no guarantee he's even gonna fix it. So that's why I want to go to a reputable body shop with ratings, with stars, with reviews. You know what I mean? Like the two body shops that I was going to had respectively a 4.9 with 300 reviews, a 4.8 with 300 reviews, and a 4.6 with 115 reviews. I feel like those are pretty good, pretty reputable. That's why I'm like, I'd rather go with those because I know them. I've been to the one that had the 4.6. I've been to that one before, and they did a really good job, and I liked it. That one is the one that has the $2,200 estimate, the one I showed you on my phone. Yeah, I told them that. I'm like, yeah, I want somebody reputable, and I just want it fixed, but I don't trust you to do so. So then like, all right, let's call the cops and do a report. So they call the cops, give them my address, and they come, and I'm like, hey brother, what's going on? And then yeah, so he does the report, hit a parked car. I haven't even looked at it because they wants me to buy it. That's so infuriating. Like, dude, what do you mean I have to buy my police report? Like, what is this? Bro comes, does the whole report spiel thing, takes our license, insurance, everything. At the end, he's like, you got any questions? I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'm just wondering if there's like a who's at fault thing on the report or what's going on, because they're claiming that they didn't hit anything, that's already been there and whatnot, right? And he's like, well, that's not really on the report. It's not a question of who's liable because it's a parked car situation, right? So, I mean, I have one driver, one parked car, and then he looks to the girl, and then you got out and looked, right? And she said, well, yeah. I'm like, well, yeah. So, I mean, and I'm just like, yeah, you don't really get out and look if you didn't hit anything. If you didn't hit anything, you're gone. You're leaving. I mean, like, if you didn't hit anything, you didn't hit anything. Why would you get out and look? Anyway, so they're claiming that they didn't hit anything. Now, the thing that's right, so the cop left or whatever, right? Anyway, fast forward a few more days. We're at present time. Present time now, and the thing that has me so infuriated, because I have dash cam footage of her backing into me, the whole car shaking, moving, and then she leaves. Well, doesn't leave. She parks around on the side, right? And then gets out to look. And I'm like, okay, again, you don't get out and look if you didn't hit a car. You don't stop. You don't do none of this unless you hit, right? Bro from her insurance calls me, said, just want to make you aware that the claim was being denied and I'd recommend going through your own insurance. I'm like, what do you mean? I have the footage showing that she hit me. The entire car moves. Well, the entire camera shakes. And what's connected to the camera? The car. The car is connected to the dash cam, to the windshield. The windshield does not move on its own. What is this? What do you mean it's being denied? Anyway, bro left a voicemail, conveniently called me at 5:51, which was 51 minutes past his office hours. Ain't that convenient? Yeah. But yeah, dude, oh man. It generally has me so heated. I'm so mad about it too.